Hey guys, I'm back again for the weekly Oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Anne, and in this video, I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts, that's soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, and anybody that you're connected to romantically. Please stay tuned and watch. I know there's a message for you. And if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm in a new environment. I'm here in North Florida, and I'm going to be here for a little while. So it's really exciting because, it's like this time of the year is usually freezing cold in Ohio, and right now we're just loving it with sunshine, and it's very hot for me, but I love it. So anyways, as you could see, you could probably see part of the cards, divine masculine, divine feminine. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to follow one more than the other. So this is a general reading on both sides for all genders. Okay, so the first card we got was Archangel Jeremiel, and it represents reflections. Divine masculine is going through a lot of reflecting. Mercury retrograde is still here, and it's a lot of listening and tuning into energies and negativities that sometimes don't pertain, to the situation. But this is a time when divine masculine might be going through a very difficult time. So try not to let your temper get the best of you, or if you're going through something that you're putting too much energy, too much emphasis on, try not to let that happen, because what's going on right now is that you're finding yourself in a place where you're very stressed, and you know what, it's creating something. It's creating a negative barrier from you gaining the truth. So we also have the card below it, Maya, the Amazon Queen, battle. So there's a battle going on, and this battle is not necessarily meaning that it's a bad thing, but there is some things that you need to take care of. And I'm going to tune this a little bit. There we go. That light, or maybe I should just move it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So the battle is not you. It's not because you have the battle inside you. It's basically trying to focus. And I'm going to just fix this. See, I'm not used to my own space. This is not my place that I normally record my videos. So anyways, like I said, divine masculine is going through a lot of difficulties, which is trying to figure it out. Now, it's not necessarily meaning that you are going through it, but that energy, like it's a struggle. So if you're involved with somebody and it's like you kind of like see that there's something negative happening, and you're trying your best, to put up with it, don't put too much pressure on yourself that it has to go on this way and you have to get through it and you need to, tell this person what you feel. I mean, right now, Mercury retrograde is not the ideal time to do this. So I highly recommend that you wait until the retrograde is over. There's a lot of energy afterwards too. So, give this month a little time, like I always say, and next month too. And especially now with the holidays and everything else coming up, it's getting chaotic and hectic. Okay, we have the next card, Archangel Azrael, death, rebirth, life changes, transition, transformation. Now, you can see this card, it represents a lot of new beginnings, a lot of new changes, and you know what, maybe the changes are not what you want, and a transition is like you're in a place where you feel stuck. It's not meant for you to be this way. This is just because of the way the energies with divine masculine and divine feminine are trying to come together. This is something that usually goes on a lot during this time, because when we see this, it's usually when there's a union about to happen, or something's about to happen, something's about to occur. Not that I'm saying that you're going to get back together with someone, or you're not going to, you're going to break apart with somebody, or you're going to, change something in your relationship, but transition, something has to go on. So if you're involved with somebody and it seems like it's at a standstill, try your best not to put pressure on yourself. I keep getting this message, pressure, don't put pressure, no pressure, no pressure. And you might be getting it, it might be for you. Okay, I can't read that. The little star, divine, my inner child is whole and complete. Forgive me if I can't read the cards correctly, it's just this lighting. Like I said, I don't have all my tools, my fancy. Well, I don't know if the ring light is considered fancy equipment, but anyways, I'm excited just to be here with you guys. So basically, the inner child needs to be revealed. The inner child is whole, is complete, and it's all about what you're bringing to the table, what you're bringing to life. Because when you do this, you automatically feel more grounded. You feel more like yourself. If you don't feel grounded, you're not going to feel like you're in a good place with everything. You need to find what works for you. Divine masculines and divine feminines have been, going through this battle for a while. Not that it's a negative thing, but it is part of what brings couples together. Or if you're searching for that person and it seems like it's just not happening because of whatever reason, it just feels like it's stalled. No, that person is going to come into your life. You are going to meet this person. You just need to be a little bit more creative with the things that you do. Don't put pressure on yourself, but get out there, because you never know where you're going to meet this person. Understand something. People meet up their divine counterpart, and you guys know my situation. I've talked about it so many times, and you never know. So you have to just keep your eyes open. The usual traditional ways, if you're looking for someone, is not what you think it normally is. You have to keep that part of yourself open to it. Thought. Okay, writing, wisdom time, and I can't read that. The handwriting is sometimes a little too cursive for me, and the font, I should say the font. Okay, so you're right now in the process of coming up with like a brainstorm. That's what this represents. Wisdom time. Okay, something is happening with divine feminines. They're getting that creative spark. They're understanding that spark. Divine feminines, you've been seeing this for a while now. Your heart is open. You're seeing it in a way where you haven't seen it before, and you know what? It's beautiful. This is exactly what you want to see. You really want to go forward. You really want to move forward. If you don't move forward, you're never going to find yourself in a good place. This is why divine feminines have to change that part of themselves. Okay, so we have the universal midwife, birth. So I don't mean changing themselves. I meant like rebirth, like a new beginning. So they maybe have to get more creative with their wisdom time and what they take out and they put in. Sometimes what you think is the proper form is not the proper solution, if that makes sense. So as this card says, I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So just like a baby is born, a mother taking motherhood, that is a new beginning. Even if you've had 5-6 children before, you're always going to feel that rebirth, that new beginning, because it's new life. It doesn't have to be your first, doesn't have to be your last. It's just the way life is. It's just the energy with life. And divine feminines, you're definitely gaining that. So there's a new beginning with divine feminines. There's definitely changes happening. Archangel Chamuel, unconditional love, heart healing, self-love. Very beautiful card. I love this card. I love these cards. They're like my go-to cards. Angels Among Us cards, and I love them. And this card just represents so much. I loved it I really loved when I dealt the cards and I got this card. So your heart is healing. What does that mean? Well, maybe there's something that's heaviness, with you've been maybe carrying on in your heart that you haven't been letting go of, and that's not a good thing. Don't ever let something weigh you down, because that's automatically putting the pressure on you. And I talked about it again, pressure. The mystic, magic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. And that's exactly what you need to do. Just surrender. Just let it all go. Let everything go. Let everything just vanish, because that's going to automatically just bring a new feeling of light to you. If you keep feeling like you're pressured out and you're going into this mode where you're never going to get better, it's not going to get better. You have to think positive. So there was a lot of messages here, and they were kind of like sporadic, like different messages that I love when I get that, because I guess it's just the energy around, the universe right now. So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Like I said, if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. Like I said at the beginning, the links are down in the description area, along with my blogs and other articles and videos as you could check out. So anyways, I just want to say to you all, thank you so much for just being there. I love being here with you guys. I love you all, and I'm going to continue to do this wherever I'm at in the world, that is. So I'm always with you guys. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.